Why go in so early? I mean, that's like, what, 10 days before the game, I guess?
Why not? I mean, I think it, for us, you know, you're getting acclimated to some different weather. That's part of it. I think we'll have all the game plan done before we go. So it'll be an opportunity for them to really do a great job of honing that thing up.
Do you weigh it all, your players being able to go home for the holiday versus...
They're going home for 4 days before,
okay.
And then because the school calendar is so different, they got time when they get back too.
Is that something you picked up from experience in the past about just going down so early and getting a chance to acclimate to the weather?
Well, we did it with Coach Carr. Not every time, but on a few occasions. And we do it a little differently, you know, to some degree, but I think it gets them settled in where they're at, and you know, none of these guys have been away from home yet for Christmas because we left after the holiday a year ago. So, which to me, I think it's good to be away for Christmas.
You have anything special planned for Christmas?
Yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, we'll have a Santa Claus, maybe a reindeer.
Who's Santa Claus?
I don't know. We'll rent somebody. I could fill in.
That's kind of what I was getting.
Well, yeah, what are you doing today?
Are there any guys, other than the long-term guys, that were maybe nicked up at the end of the season and are doing less at the start of these practices?
You know, not really. Yeah, it was, you know, Devin had his ankle, but he was fine. You know, Denard did everything today. I mean, so, I mean, no.
Was Devin affected in the Ohio State game at all by the ankle?
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think, you know, when you get some bumps and bruises during the course of a game, your adrenaline and everything else is so, you know, going so well. I couldn't tell that he was.
When did he hurt it?
I don't know. I didn't know he hurt it. So that's how much I think he was affected by it.
How's Denard's
He's doing good.
is he throwing?
He's doing good.
Without going too much to game plan, are there parts of those two guys, Devin and Denard, being on the field together at the same time that, you know what, it's explosive, but are there difficulties and drawbacks to scheming around that?
Huh. There always are. You know, you want to get playmakers the ball, and you only have one ball. And, you know, there's obvious tendencies that you can have that will help, you know, defenses. You just gotta be creative enough in some ways. But, you know, because there's some other playmakers on the offense. You know, Gallen is a guy who's proven the way Roy's played. You know, I think he's done a nice job. So you got to kind of juggle that punches. You know, what do you want to get him used to in the throw game?
What's the running back situation looking like right now?
Well, I mean, you know, Rawls and Hayes, you know, those two guys are guys, and Smitty. I mean, it hadn't changed, you know. I think it'd be neat if the NCAA would let your redshirt guys play in a bowl game. I mean, it would be interesting to be able to do that.
Would Johnson be in consideration to play if that?
Maybe. You know, we like what Drake's done to this point.
Has that ever been kicked around as a real
I
idea,
don't
or is
know.
it your idea?
Believe me, I probably don't have anything original, but I don't know if it has or not. I imagine it has. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of smart people out there.
Are there new things that you introduce for a game like this, or is it so late in the season that you say we save that stuff and do it in the future and we're just going to work out what we've done?
I think there's always any bowl game, and I think if you just watch enough bowls, somebody will have a wrinkle different in either the kicking game, you know, a fake field goal. I think you'll always find something like that, and you'll try and look at. And I think the thing you got to guard against is you overthink it. You know, you get paralysis by analysis as a coach because you got too much stuff. But I think you always want to make sure you give your team the best opportunity to win.